What up, y'all? Conscious One. So I'm gonna talk about something that's been on my mind for a while. Not gonna be too long, but here I am at my age, and I'm starting to see all the people around me that's autistic. I'm seeing it everywhere. And the thing is, I definitely see it a lot in males. I can even see it on their faces. Now, females are a little harder to spot, but I finally able to recognize females that are autistic. The bottom line is I'm seeing so many autistic people, and I'm saying to myself, this is it's a subject I never really studied. I know that they said they did this stuff from vaccines, but the thing, I did a little research today, and they say, what causes autism, and they came up with all these factors, but one of them was environmental factors, and then they talked about some gene mutations. And I'm thinking to myself, that sounds like that's created. Okay? But I'm finally seeing it's just been a big revelation for me this year, I guess. Or whatever, last year. I'm seeing all these autistic people. And I'm seeing how this is definitely created. Because when you make a bunch of people in society who are autistic, and who can't function on a level of strength, especially in men, they really dumb men down. They really make them autistic. I think that's the number one target. Females can get away with it. The females who got autism, you don't really notice it in them as much as you do the male. When it's the male who's autistic, you notice it because they lack any kind of aggression. And autistic people, I realize alone that they mimic people. And so oftentimes if you run into these type of people on the job or wherever you at, you be like, why is this person mimicking me? They mimicking you sleeping. They mimicking you talking. They mimicking facial expressions. They mimics. And so this would drive I guess you would call what you say a normal person or somebody who's non-autistic. This would make them actually want to hurt the person who's autistic. That's why they had these classes growing up in school. You had what they call BD class. And you had those kids separated from the other kids. Why? Because if you actually put autistic kids around regular kids, the regular kids will fucking eat them up like a pack of wolves. They will literally just kick their ass because they don't understand that this person has autism. They don't know what that is. All they see is that somebody is mimicking them or regurgitating stuff without any real emotion. And I've been talking a lot about regurgitation lately, but yeah, I definitely want to say that I know a lot of this has to do with all these autistic people out here. You see? When you're non-autistic, sometimes we could be thinking that these people are doing this on purpose, or we thinking they demons or this or that. But this has got to. My point to this is that this has got to be created, because when you put a bunch of people autistic in a society, you gotta have a weak society, especially in the males. They're gonna be weak. They can't even look people in the eye. They can't stand up and fight for nothing. They don't show signs of any how do you call it? Male traits, vigor, strength. They're very passive. I say, man, this has got to. I know this is created. And then the people like me who function on a high level, or I guess you could say non-autistic, this system uses us. We basically work every day, right? Like slaves, because we got all the strength and got all the energy. While other people get to be on, disabilities and all this kind of stuff. They get free rent, and it's like, man, I should just pretend I should have pretended I'm autistic or something. But yeah, I just want to let y'all know is that I see it. I see all these people around me that's autistic. Some of them pretend they're not autistic, and I know they autistic. And I know some that when they go on the workforce, they end up, people end up wanting to beat them up because they mimicking them. And so it's like when they put these people into society, it's going to cause a lot of problems, because you got a lot of people out here who don't understand these people. They don't understand, why this person mimicking me? Why is this person pretending? Why is this person acting fake? Why can't this person act right in social situations? Knowing nothing about these things like autism. And so again, the person who's non-autistic, who got all the strength, especially the males, they're going to use you for the military. They're going to use you for all the force and they still gonna keep you poor. That's the bad. That's the. I mean, you just talk about, I'm just waking up to the vicious cycle of this world. But yeah, I just wanted to make this video to let y'all know who listen to me. This is what I see out here. I'm finally seeing all autism. I know they did this to it. And then it come to find out that stuff can be passed down through genes. And so like the whole thing about dating, I understand why in African tribes you date who your family tell you to date, because you don't want these messed up genes in your gene pool. See? This thing go through the genes. So if you got somebody that's autistic and they having children, then their children gonna be autistic. Then you create a whole society of just passive aggressive males lacking any kind of male virility, and it weakens a whole generation of people, right? But they put these people among like they just like regular everyday people, and they not. That's what's messed up about it. They not. But they keep them in the elementary school. They keep them separate because it'll be like a bloodbath. I mean, so many dudes will be getting into fights because somebody wants to know, why is this person Why is this person so fake? And I was reading about how autistic people, how hard it is for them to just behave normal. They live in another world. They don't understand how we act. To them, we act weird. The ones who non-autistic, and to the non-autistic, we look at the autistic people like something they messed up. So, again though, but these African tribes, this is why this whole dating thing is messed up, because you don't know who you getting with. It's to the point, like it's damn near like if I date another female, like I need some biological tests. Okay? Especially you talking about having children, because they didn't weaken this gene pool down so bad. Okay? And I'm just realizing all this stuff now. But yeah, this is why, dating is really not good. You don't know who you're dealing with. You don't know what kind of mental disorders this person got that could be passed through the gene pool. You don't want that shit. So that's why in tribes, it's like, no, you marry who we tell you to marry, because we know that this person is biologically correct. I'll put it that way. So yeah, I'm about to get out of here, y'all. I'll holler at y'all later. Peace.